need. For a lot of you out there who have never, ever sewn before, you never even thought you could sew, you need to check out the Janome portable sewing machine. First of all, it's only $79.95. And what I love about this, we're doing a 4 flex and we're doing free shipping like we are on our other machine. If you need to do quick fixes, if you need to do mending, if you want to hem up curtains, if you are a crafter, then you need to get this machine. It only weighs 5 pounds, but it does so much for you. It's loaded with great portable features. There's 10 stitches built into this with 4 lengths and 3 widths, 350 stitches per minute on this machine. There's 2 different needle positions. Best of all, it is easy to use. If you've always, you know, maybe your grandmother sewed and your mom sewed and you're like, yeah, I'm not really into it, but I sure loved having things done for me. I sure loved it when I needed to have something hemmed or fixed that mom or grandma could do it for me, but you want to do it for yourself. Maybe you want to buy this for your kids. If you've got, daughters that are away at college and they just want to be able to do their own thing, it's perfect for that. We're going to give you an idea of all the colors. We're going to put our color palette up for you, all the different color choices, but I wanted to remind you, this is free shipping and handling. There's the colors: lilac, marine blue, mint, purple, pink, teal. All the colors are still available right now. This is the first airing, and it's only $19.99 to get this home. You're going to love, love, love this machine. Darlene Cahill's still with us. I'm going to step over to you, Darlene.
Yeah,
I'm dying to see what this little power pack little machine can do.
Isn't it amazing that it has 10 built-in stitches
10.
And it's so small?
And it weighs, what does it weigh, 5 pounds?
It's 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Great for curls. It's
awesome.
Perfect.
Yep.
So if you want to pass on this love of sewing, you want to pass on your sewing legacy, what better way to that preteen or that little one in your life? Even gals in their 20s say this is their preferred machine.
Yeah.
This is the one to get started, and for a while, it'll keep them going. It'll help you get repairs done. It has the footprint of a toaster. It is lightweight, and it's fun to look at. So you feel happy when you're sewing on this Janome. This is one of those little machines that really can get the job done. I want you to notice a couple things about the machine. First of all, the foot has finger guides on it, so you don't have to worry about running over precious little fingers. It's going to protect them. It has a pull-down reverse. It has a bobbin winder on the top of the machine and a top-loading drop-in, peekaboo, bobbin. My timing, sorry. The top-loading drop-in bobbin, which goes right in here. There's a sliding cover that goes over it, and that's where you're going to be placing the bobbin, just like on the big guys. So if you have been thinking about getting started in the world of sewing, this is a gateway into sewing, as the electronic TS was the gateway into electronic sewing. Yep. The next step up, this would be the entry-level machine that would go everywhere with you. You can put this in your tote. You can put it in a shoebox. I mean, you can store it almost anywhere.
Very simple, and like I said, if you've been afraid to learn how to sew, but you want, and and by the way, when you're afraid, you're not going to commit $300 or $400 to a machine.
Exactly.
If you're real nervous about it.
That's true.
This, you don't have to deal with that. You get it home. It's $79 out the door. Your shipping and handling is free. It's on HSN, and you can break up the payments. Get it home for a $20 bill, and then try something. Right? Well, it comes with your little learner's guide and all the things that you need. But try to do something. You'd be amazed at the stuff you can do.
That's right.
Rather than doing it the old-fashioned way with a needle and thread by hand, look at that.
And lock it.
Wow.
It's done. And you might say, whoa, what is it? Look like a long strip of fabric. You're right, it's a long strip of silk. But what you can do with this now is turn it right side out, stuff it with little styrofoam balls and little beads, and the next thing you know, you've got a little bohemian necklace that you made yourself, and you sewed it yourself on your Janome. It's one of those crafting items that you could easily make with this little machine. This is the answer. It has a spool pin on the back of the machine that retracts and stores for safety, so you don't have to worry about knocking it off when you go to store the machine. And it pulls out for when you're ready to use it. The bobbin winds at the top. In fact, I'd like to show you the bobbin winding, and I will do that on the next machine. And the free arm is right here. It's built in, but you also see support underneath the machine for stability. So really, I think Janome really took a risk on this. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. There's a built-in accessory storage tray in the front. That's where you'll find your extra needle threader, and your 2 extra bobbins right here in that cute little drawer. So they really utilized all of the space. That's the pull-down reverse. While we're here, let's take a look at that front panel and check out all of these stitches on the graphic. You have every stitch length you would need from tight to basting. Then you have zigzags of different widths for putting in elastic or applique. Then you have a decorative stitch, the crescent stitch. Everyone loves that. And the multi-stitch zigzag for stretch knits. So all of the stitches that are most popular, they're right there at your fingertips. simply dial the stitch. You see the letter above it? You go to that. Number C, there I am. It's that easy. But I'm going to hop over to the next machine right now.
Okay.
I want to show you how you can wind bobbins.
And look at these great colors. You know, if you're looking for something that's fun too, this is so great. Actually, the most popular, I think, is it citrus and the purple are the most popular.
Really?
This is that mint color.
Nice.
It's so beautiful. So what are you showing us now?
I'm showing you how to wind a bobbin. You'll hold the tail. You put the thread inside the bobbin and out. Yeah. Hold the tail straight up. Let it wind a little bit, like 12 or so rotations. Then snip that thread as close to the top as you can.
Right.
And then just let the rest of it wind.
Let it go.
It's so easy. And you just let it. Look at it wind.
Yeah, just goes back and forth and it winds up. I mean, that's another, you know, taking the guesswork out of sewing. It really is not a big deal. You can do it if you have never had a machine before, like I said, but Mom had a machine.
It's a great gift.
I mean, come on, it's $79, and you talk about something that'll pay for itself quickly.
Yes.
First couple of jobs you do, this will pay for itself.
You bet.
And you'll always have it, and then you can teach your kids. So if you're a mom and you're like, I always wanted to have I wanted to have a little bit of a knowledge of sewing. You'll get hooked on it. Once you get started and you see all the things that you can do, and then also, it's really good quality time for yourself, but also if you're sharing it with your kids or grandkids, it's good for them too.
You know,
and kids could use this machine.
Right alongside you. So if you
Yeah.
already sew and you want to get something for your 8-year-old or your 10-year-old to sew alongside you, this is it. And you know, the different children, if there's more than one in your family, they each can have their own color. I love that.
Yes.
That way they can tell the machine apart. No fighting there. And it's something that you'll be able to do together, and you're not loaning out your good electronic machine, which might make you a little bit nervous. I know it would me, so especially if people aren't familiar with sewing. You want to be able to loan this without worrying about it. So right now, I'm making a pillowcase. This is one of the easiest first beginner projects, and with all the travel that's coming up upon us, I mean, we're getting ready, we're planning summer vacations now, maybe the kids are going to be in the car for a while. Have them pick out their favorite novelty fabric and make their own travel pillowcase cover. And that way, they'll take ownership on it, they'll have that pride of accomplishment, they'll have learned something new. When you teach sewing, you're teaching a life skill that will serve them well for the rest of their days. Whether it's altering their clothes, making great gifts for hostesses or parties, or just really being able to decorate their own home and make their own wardrobe accessories. Like you do, Guy.
You know what? I'll tell you something. Just when I look at all the different things you make and all the colors and all this stuff, I'm so impressed by it. I love the one-of-a-kind thing. Like we made that thing for Carrie. I love these. Look at how beautiful that is. If you do have kids, if you have family, and you'd like to share it with them, now's the time. I only have about 5 or 6 minutes to spend on this. There's the clock right there. $19.99. Simple, easy, and you know what, too? Portable. So if you wanted to take it, if the kids wanted to take it away to school,
absolutely.
Or if you wanted to bring it to a friend's house to help them out, to fix some things up for them, at 5 pounds, I mean, come on, you put this on the seat next to you, and you just go.
You just go. You throw it in your backpack or your tote. You take it with you. The kids having a sleepover. This is a wonderful activity that they can engage in during the course of the evening. I mean, this is just fun. I don't care who you are. I don't know how you look at it. But what's not fun about being able to make your own pillowcases?
Come on,
so
look at that.
You're able to do this with this tiny little machine. It will accomplish much with 10 built-in stitch patterns. And with all of their fun candy-like colors, there's just no end. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to a zigzag stitch. So that's G. So all I have to do is dial G, and then I'm ready to zigzag.
And you can see that you've got the little dial stitch right on the side. Very simple. And then there's a little, you see the little pictures on the side that tell you the width, so you know exactly what you're doing when you get into it. What's great about the Janome machine is, like we said, it doesn't throw too much at you. It's like, here's what you need to do.
Right.
You get enough stuff to do versatile sewing, but it's not, a billion things where you're like, oh, it's too overwhelming. It's really fun and it's really simple to do. We only brought in about 3,500 of these. That's all that we have. This is the first airing of the day. Nobody has seen it but you. And if you love to sew or sew on the go, this is perfect for you.
Yes.
It's compact, it's portable, it's versatile, only weighs about 5 pounds. Mending, if you want to maybe hem up some curtains, or if you're a crafter, this is a perfect machine for a crafter to do your little crafting project. And you can see that Darlene has done a couple in the front there. And it's loaded with great portable features. You've got 10 stitches again. You've got the different lengths and the different widths. 350 stitches per minute. minute, which is perfect for the beginner.
Yes.
Or for somebody that, you know, just wants to get things done in a hurry. It's ideal for that.
It is. It makes a great gift-giving opportunity with summer vacation right around the corner. And you know you don't want the children on those electronic devices every waking moment of the day. This is a great break from that, where they can express their creativity and learn a new skill. And who knows, they may be a budding fashion designer or interior decorator. You never know what it could lead to. So this is a great idea. Now we're working on some pennants, and the pennants are easy to make because it's double fold bias tape, and then you take your triangles and you slip it in between to make a sandwich, and then you just zigzag it together. And the next thing you know, you've got a whole pennant banner, and these are very popular for parties, baby showers, babies' rooms.
And you could use these over and over and put them away, and they're keepsakes, and you'll have them.
Yes, you can even applique.
One of a kind, too.
You could applique a G on there for Guy. Yes, you absolutely could.
Oh, yeah, so if it's a little kid's party and you want to put their initial on there, you can do stuff like that, too.
Happy birthday, and put all the letters on the banner.
Holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate, you could do that as well. And then you just have those every season.
I know. And you don't have to be an expert sewer at all, by any stretch of the imagination. This is where the crafters say, okay, I wanted to sew, but I didn't want to spend that much. I'll go ahead and get the machine. And then you can purchase a pre-made blank and just embellish it yourself and explore different areas of creativity. Put your own flower design and then applique over it. This is a it's a pre-made placemat. I call it a blank because it came to me completely all green, already made. Now I'm going to go to H, which is one of the applique stitch, right? Put the foot down and we start zigzagging on that flower in the middle.
Look at that.
And you just follow along the outside edges. It's really not hard. Janome makes it easy and they make it fun. Janome has been around since 1858.
Yep,
right behind Singer.
Name,
Very trusted name. They started under the name of New Home, and they merged with a company from Japan called Janome in the 1960s. And they have become a worldwide name.
That's really great.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. Look at how it finishes that. It's so great. And you see, again, Darlene's not doing anything really complicated. It's just nice, simple, taking your time, allowing the machine to do what it does. Free shipping, if you buy it today. I've only got about 90 seconds left. So free shipping. It's on FlexPay or Flex, which is great at that price. So it's $19.99. That gets it home, just one payment, and you can check it out. We have all colors still available. The most popular is the citrus, and then I believe the purple is the other most popular. But we've got, I kind of like that gray with the pink over there, too. That's a nice color. So grab the machine that you want. They also make great gifts. We're going to step over. I want to see some of the stuff you made, Darlene. What'd you make?
The gals at Janome have been busy, and they have made, check it out, Guy. Look at this. All of these cute little clothes. Whether it's an apron, you can embellish a pair of jeans by adding a little flare to the hemline with a matching sash at the top. You can make a skirt. Look how cute this is, and all the detail that went into this. To think that you can do this on that machine.
On that little machine, yep.
Crazy, but you can. And aprons. These are the kind of things that you will do to get started. Maybe you've got an old chenille bedspread that's an heirloom in your family, and it's a little tattered and worn, but parts of it are still...
Don't throw it away.
No, upcycle that into something smaller, of course, and then you'll have that memory and you'll have a unique, one-of-a-kind product. And stuffed animals, doll clothes, baby clothes, all of those small projects and even big projects. You can make quilts.
All right, here's what I'll tell you is that there's a handful to go around. If you like a color, pick it up now. This is the first airing. It's on FlexPay. Get it home for less than a $20 bill. It's so much fun, and you'll love doing it. So whether you get this or our Today Special, or if you want to get both, we would love that as well. Grab them. You're insured for many, many years of being inspired and being creative. Darlene Cahill, you're wonderful. You are coming back at 11 a.m. So she'll be back at 11. Stick around. Crafting coming up next.
All right.